everyone, it's Holly from Smart Mouth Beauty, and today is another raw video, and actually it is long overdue of this video. First, let me just get a few stuff out of the way. Our raw videos are usually released on Mondays, and it's a topic that whatever we want to talk about, and normally it's just Heather or I alone. Our regular videos are on Friday of us together, having fun, goofing off, talking about makeup. Although you will ask about the makeup, let me just, I don't have very much on. This Maybelline ink, matte ink, is like my favorite to like line my lips with. This is in number 15 Lover. And then over it today I have a Sephora kind of lip stain. This is the Rouge Lip Tint in, shoot, the color is, shoot, oh there it is, number 11 Violet. So I have that on my lips today. And then my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. But anyway, so I'm coming to you, we're just going to talk today because you know, I just wanted to let you know that I get so many emails almost daily, and I know that's hard to imagine, but there's no exaggeration. I get emails from you guys every day in regard to my previous Monat review videos. I have a few Monat videos here on YouTube talking a little bit about when I first tried it, which now has been like probably a year ago, I would say. So I have a video of when I first tried it, and then I had a few follow-up videos in regard to trying to recover my hair. And so that's what you all have been emailing me about. How has the recovery been? Have I found new products in regard to the recovery? And how is my hair now? So I just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys. I have so many feelings about every day when I open up my email, whether it's my personal email, Smart Mouth Beauty email. You all have contacted us on Facebook in regard to these Monat videos, even on Instagram. And all of the emails are essentially the same. I'll read a few. I'm not going to give any names because it doesn't matter, because every single one of you all are the exact same. If you're suffering from the damaging effects that you might have experienced with Monat, you're not alone. And I think I just want to share with you how overwhelming it's been with the whole public, and you all are just you know, chatting about it with me. I couldn't imagine the hundreds of thousands of other people out there that have been kind of using that product and don't have a resource or someone to ask for help, and or someone who doesn't even know about my channel. And that doesn't matter. I'm here to help the ones who are watching, and hopefully the ones that aren't watching have stopped using the product and have found other resources. But I just want to kind of let you know that this is not happening just to you. It happened to me, and it happened to so many of you. Again, just some of the emails, you know, this person has watched a few of my Monat videos, used it for 4 months, not seeing any improvement, but it's definitely much thinner, and she's asking about some of the things that I had suggested in a previous video, but we'll get into that. Just watched your Monat video, stop using the product, but I'm still losing my hair. How long did you use the product, and how long has it been since you've used the product, and how is your hair now? You know, her hair, it used to be wavy, but now it's crazy frizzy and balding in spots from using the Monat. She even sent a photo of the hair that's in her drain, which is so painful to me because I remember my hair in the drain, and my hair, it was purple at the time. It was very obvious, my hair in the drain, you know, because even my paw has long brown hair. It's about the same length, I'd say, but it's brown. It's brown. But mine was very obvious about it. Another email, you know, she had just watched my Monat review and recovery videos. She had been using the system in hopes for healthier hair, something more natural, something to cut down the frizziness. She bought it from a friend on Facebook. Her scalp had started to break out, but she thought maybe it was a detox. The detox is the brand promotes. You know, I don't know if a brand should be promoting scalp inflammation as a detox, but she had scalp sensitivity. The hair came out and you know, when she rinsed the conditioner, the hair was just coming out, just falling out every time she washed it, every time she combed it, every time she ran her fingers through it. She stopped using it. She's 48, never had hair loss issues. Let's see, this other one just watched my videos. She used it for 60 days and been crying from the difference that she felt in her hair. She's lost all density, all volume, and it's very frustrating, you know, and just asking, you know, what I've done to repair. So there is that repair video, but the reason I'm making this one is because I think I even, maybe I need to go back and watch it, but I alluded to the shampoo from DS Laboratories, DS Lab. That was one of my favorites, the Veta, is really wonderful to promote healthy scalp, to set up the best scenario in which to grow hair. I just felt like with the research that I had done, the DS Labs was a great choice. And I still think it's a great choice. However, they have merged with another company. It took them a long time to do so. There was some follow through, to my understanding, that kind of fallen through, to my understanding, where they couldn't complete the merge in a timely manner, which they wanted. So everything stopped production, which then kind of jacked up the prices. If you all have looked on Amazon at the Veta system, the shampoo and conditioner, the prices are jacked up, and that's why, because everything was on lockdown while they were working out the paperwork for the merge. The merge has happened, and I contacted them. And I was like, yo, could you send me some of the new products? And the new company is called Veta, or Veta, V-E-T-A. V-E-T-A. And I contacted them, I was like, what's up? Could you send me some products? And generously, they actually sent me the whole system for free. Now, I did explain to them that I used to sell the DS Labs in my hair salon, and then I'm looking for, you know, something to sell in my hair salon, and I think that that's why they generously sent me kind of one of each of their products. And I was very excited about that, very privileged, you know, to have that, you know, come to me. I did do a review. I was so excited about their whole system, and I did a review on the lash serum, the Veta lash serum, in contrast to the Rodan & Fields Lash Boost. And I did do a video on that, and the results were really undeniable. And so I'll link that video below. And I do think that that was a very important video to do, because it talked a little bit about the ingredients. And ingredients, to me, are tried and true. When you're talking about something topical, and topical is something that you put on top of your body, in contrast to oral, which you take inside your body. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And so they sent me the shampoo and conditioner. I tried it. My husband tried it. It was fine. I didn't notice anything aggressively on the good and aggressively on the bad. Again, those kind of topical things take a long time to kind of decide whether it is or isn't working. But going through the whole bottle, I definitely could say that it did not cause hair loss. So then I would probably come to the reasoning of it probably helps, or I can't say if it prevents, because I don't have any kind of like scientific measure. I don't have, you know, a microscope to examine my hair follicle to see what's exactly going on. You know, I can't speak on that, because I don't have that kind of research facility. But as I can see myself, I know my hair. I've been with my hair for 44 years, and I understand what happens in the shower with my hair, and I understand what happens when I'm combing my hair. I understand that realistically I do lose some hair per day. Every human loses some hair per day, and we will find that on our pillowcase, on the back of our car headrest. We will find that in the shower and in our hairbrush and comb and things like that. You could lose up to 180 to 100 hairs a day. Anything more than your normal visual hair loss should be alarming. So I think each individual has to determine their own hair loss capacity per day. And so what their norm is, if more is more, then it's more. And if less is less, then it's less. Does that make sense? I can't give you a tried and true number of exactly how much you're supposed to lose or supposed to gain and all that stuff. Everybody's body is so individual, which is amazing. So I did try the Veta. Nothing weird happened. It bubbled the way I expected it to bubble. It conditioned and detangled the way I expected it to condition and detangle. So a good thumbs up. Something else that kind of came up though in my thought process of doing the LASH serum video, again I'll link it below, what was so different between the two LASH serums was the ingredients, specifically topical biotin and topical keratin. Another topical thing that you might want to think about is topical collagen. So that got me to kind of do some research on some other topical shampoo treatment options. And so besides the Veta, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, I ended up purchasing, I'm not going to pronounce this correctly, but whatevs, Purador. So it's P-U-R-A space D'(O)R, Purador. Anyway, it looks like this. I'm going to show you. So this had, because I was so interested in it because it says that it has biotin in it. And so when I was thinking about the ingredients of the Lash Boost, what is it, Rodan and Field Lash Boost, what they had over and above the Veta was topical biotin and keratin, which I just thought was really incredible. So I had purchased a couple of these Purador products, which I actually really like, and going further with that particular company, they do have some hair thickening systems with argan oil in it, biotin, other natural ingredients, scalp energizing serum they have with biotin in it, again topical biotin, which doing the lash comparison, it was quite clear that something was happening with that topical biotin. So I can easily deduce that putting that on my lashes to make it grow and putting it on my scalp to make my hair grow seems like it would be comparable, you know. Another shampoo and conditioner, because you all have asked for other recommendations, I wanted to test out something a little bit more, you know, when we're talking about shampoo and conditioner, we're talking about two separate things. We're talking about scalp health, removing any sebum or buildup of oil or buildup of product on scalp to make the scalp in the best arena for hair growth, okay? But those of us who have long hair and or chemically treated hair, Monat, I felt very strong, damaged both things, my scalp and my old hair. This hair's real old down here. I felt like not only did it cause such aggressive hair loss to my scalp area, it made this down here feel like mush. It's no secret I have bleached hair. I understand and accept all consequences of my hair feeling slightly damaged, but I am a professional and I do take care of my hair. And I do know when my hair feels color treated healthy and color treated damaged. There's actually something that I usually will promote of healthy damage, where you you give your hair some highlights, you bleach out a little bit to plump up your hair cuticle, and it can cause the diameter of each hair shaft to be a little bit thicker. So that's healthy damage. For those who have very fine thin hair, I would always suggest go lighter because it plumps up each individual hair strand. But you just want to do it a little bit in a healthy way. Doing it too much can cause it to fall on the floor. So there's that. So, okay. So I wanted to figure out how to repair not only the scalp damage that Monat had seemed to produce, but I wanted to treat this hair down here. And so I started doing coconut oil, hot coconut oil treatments, which felt really great, really smelled good. I would get a little microwave safe dish. I'd put a couple of spoonfuls of coconut oil. Sometimes I would even add castor oil, which is real hard to get out of your hair. So just be aware of that. It is very, very good for your hair and skin, but it is very hard to get out of the hair. But anyway, I'd mix that up like with a whisk, put it in the microwave, heat it up just for a few seconds. Please don't burn yourself on this oil. Please don't. Okay. And then I would just apply it down here, wrap my hair up with like a Kroger bag or a grocery bag, a plastic grocery bag, and like hang out for 30 minutes and then go and shampoo it all out. So it would start to help this hair feel stronger. So then I was at Target and I thought I had seen some products that were kind of interesting with coconut oil in the shampoo and conditioner, and so I bought a whole bunch of them. So I'm ready to give my feedback on it. The company is called OGX, and the product looks like this. I know there's a glare on it. Giving you time to do a screenshot or write it down. So I love this so much. First of all, the smell of it is so, so good. I got the shampoo and conditioner. I loved it so, so much that the next time that I went in to Target, I think I was, with the OGX line, guess what I found? The Biotin. And I was like, wow, I'm so excited. I will tell you, though. So in my experiment of kind of trying these two products, the first one in the white bottle with the gold top made my hair feel amazing. I loved everything about it, and I did not notice any color release with that product. The very first day I used the Biotin one, the purple one, a huge amount of color came out, and I hadn't freshly colored. So, you know, when you freshly color, you have some expectation of a little bit of color shed, especially fashion colors, but it had been 2 or 3 weeks of me shampooing with no color shed, and then all of a sudden I use this one and I have a huge amount of like blue and purple sudsy bubbles going down the drain. Like, it was very apparent of color shed. So even though I'm loving the product, I need to let you know that it's probably not safe for color treated hair, but I love it. And it goes along that same line. It has vitamin B7, biotin, wheat protein, collagen, all that amazing stuff. It sounds really great. I haven't dove into the rest of the ingredients of that. I will remind you, I have a raw video that gives you the app that you can scan a product and then you can decide for yourself if you are comfortable with those ingredients. So there's that. Okay, I got a checklist. Let me make sure I'm getting through this checklist. Okay, we talked about the Puradora, we talked about the coconut shampoo, okay, so we talked a lot about like topical things. So topical is something you can put on the outside to repair something. So orally, I want to let you guys know what I was taking during that time and still taking. I love all of the B vitamins. They just make me feel so amazing. Like, I can't even express, I don't take a multivitamin, and I'm not sure why. I feel like I would rather take individual vitamins to control and make sure I'm getting the exact amount, because a multivitamin would have to be this big to contain every single thing that I need in every single vitamin category. It just seems a little ridiculous. So, plus, sometimes, you know, I'll take something for a few days, and then sometimes I'll just skip it and then come back to it. I don't know. I like to cycle in my vitamin somehow. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know why I do that, but it feels like it's the right thing. So I wanted to let you know that I tried the Collagen Peptides, which I did talk about in the Monat recovery video. There are two that I've actually tried because they're at some different price points, and they aren't cheap, and I got them off Amazon. The first one that I tried is Vital Proteins, and it's in a light blue tub, and I did about 1 scoop per day. It does recommend 2 scoops per day, but it's really expensive. And so I kind of backed off, so I can't really tell you if more is more or less is more, but I'm not sure I saw a huge difference in my hair, but I will tell you I saw a huge difference in my fingernails. My fingernails grew like crazy. A client of mine uses the sports research version with the black label tub, and it was very similar. There was no taste. I would put it in my coffee just the same, and I used 1 scoop, although it recommended 2 scoops. It was maybe $10 cheaper, which I liked. Again, I don't see any significant difference. It made my fingernails grow, and my thought process is if it grows my nails, which are made out of the same protein that my hair is made out of, I figure if it's growing my nails, it's growing my hair. Okay. So, again, with orally, I do take B2, which is the riboflavin. It looks like this. And I just want to say real quick, since we're on this, many of you have asked me if I've personally taken different vitamins that are manufactured to help hair, skin, and nails. Something very specific geared towards hair, skin, and nails, like a hair vitamin, or even Tati had come out with her own vitamins mixture for hair, skin, and nails, which sounds really great, but I cannot speak on it. I have not done any research on it, nor have I taken it myself, nor do I have anything to compare it to. So many of you have asked me that question. Unfortunately, I just can't answer it. I just can't answer it, and I'd rather be honest with you. I'd rather tell you I haven't tried it. I don't know. I'd rather flat out tell you I don't know than tell you to go spend your money on something. I don't know. It sounds great, but could you get it on your own? I don't know. You know, I don't know. So I do take a B2. I take a B12. I take a B5. My B5 is my favorite thing. It's pantothenic acid. It is so amazing for energy. Like if you're lethargic at all ever. And then I do take a vitamin, or biotin. I take a vitamin. Okay. Also, just want to share with you, we're going to wrap this up because I'm going to actually do another video on hair loss as a generic thing and talk a little bit about maybe some other things that you could try for hair loss that's not pertaining to the Monat disaster. So I'm gonna do a separate video, so please stay tuned for that, where we dive into a little bit more of a science of hair loss. Stay tuned. But just to wrap this one up, I just want to share with you guys, as you are, you know, trying to recover your hair from any kind of disaster, whether it be Monat or an emotional stress or some sort of traumatic event that has caused you to have hair loss, This is my favorite volumizing product. I know that it is a dry shampoo, but I use this for volume and I freaking love it. And it's by Herbal Essence, guys. This is not sponsored. They have no idea who I am, but I'm just going to let you know I have tried, and I have videos, so go back and watch other videos of dry shampoo. I think it's called Battle of the Dry Shampoo, where Heather and I talk about different dry shampoos. This is my favorite. It's the Herbal Essence dry shampoo, but there's a catch. When you're standing at the grocery store looking at these Herbal Essence, you have to have the one that says volume. If it doesn't say volume, it's not the one. It's the one with the purple. It says dry shampoo volume, white grapefruit, and Mosa mint, which I have no idea what those are. I guess I should look it up. I'm telling you, I will, and be careful, you know, don't spray this directly on your scalp because it can clog your hair follicle, any kind of buildup, and I will use this 2 days in a row. Any kind of buildup on your scalp can not create the best environment for healthy scalp. So when you apply this product, you know, lift up this part of your hair and apply it on this area. So I will spray right there instead of trying to target at my scalp. So I'm leaving, I mean, it does get on my scalp, don't get me wrong, but I'm not spraying directly on my scalp. I'm spraying above. And then when I bring this flap down, I'll put my cone teeth up in there and kind of press that, and then I'll like circle and activate it. And I'm telling you, it's my favorite volume product right now. So I hope that all this is helpful. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope that somebody finds any of this helpful. Please continue to email me if you just need advice or to vent, because I feel it. I feel all of you. I know exactly what you're going through, because hair is very important to women and it makes us feel beautiful, and if our hair is not beautiful, we're not feeling it. So please continue to email me or commenting on this video. I wish that I could get back to every single one of you all, but it's so overwhelming. But you're not alone. Everybody is going through this, and I hope that I've given you some ideas and some way to kind of get through it. So be nice to everybody in the comments and show support to each other, because you're all going through it. And I'll talk to you next time. See you later. Bye.